welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Jess. As you guys can tell from the title of this video, I'm actually going to be talking about the 10 things that I learned on Booktube the first year that I was here. I actually started my channel late of February 2017. I posted my first video, which is now private, about a month later. So as of creating my channel, I'm right about in the halfway point between when I created it and when I posted my first video. So I did want to sit down with you guys and talk about the 10 things that I learned. This is actually highly requested from you guys. When I did the poll on Twitter, 100% of people who answered wanted me to do this video, so let's go and get started. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly because there are 10 of them, although I think a lot of these are very important. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get started. So the first thing that I learned that I wish I would have learned pretty much immediately, that I've learned in the last couple of months, is that no one is scrutinizing you half as much as you're scrutinizing yourself. I was always worried that people wouldn't like my content, wouldn't like me. I was worried about mean comments, things like that. But it has been the complete opposite. I've developed great friendships with people. Most of the comments that I get are very, very sweet and very nice, and I absolutely love it. And I'm just really thankful to be here, and I'm glad that I have finally learned that no one really cares. No one's scrutinizing you half as much as you're scrutinizing yourself. The second thing that I learned is Booktube is not just for YA. When I first started booktubing, I had a lot of YA on my channel personally because I was kind of new to the YA scene. My best friend had been trying to get me to read it for a very long time, but I didn't really have any interest, and then I started watching Booktube and reading her recommendations, and that's why there's a lot of it on my channel. But I didn't really get into it till right before I started. So I am glad to have this community, and I am glad that we all speak about a bunch of different things on our channels, and I'm really thankful for it. And I really like talking about books no matter what genre they are, and I think that there's always an audience for every single book that we talk about. Question number 3 is one that's very important to me, and it's being proud of what I do. So when I first started my channel, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell any of my coworkers, I didn't tell any of my friends, I didn't tell any of my family. I just kind of didn't want to tell anybody because I don't want to say I was ashamed, but I wasn't like, I didn't think I was doing well enough to show anybody. And I think it's very important to be open and honest with people. If you're really enjoying this thing and it brings you a lot of happiness, I think you should tell them. And I'm glad that I let pretty much every single person I know now knows that I do this. This is what I do on my days off. This is what I enjoy doing with my life. So I'm really glad to have this community. The fourth thing that I learned is it's okay if you don't love someone's favorite book, or alternatively, if you loved a book that other people hate. I learned this very, very quickly. I loved Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and at the time it was very controversial, and I didn't know why because I wasn't really in on Twitter or on Booktube and really researching things like that. I was just giving my very honest review of the book and what I thought of it. And I've learned since then, I've gotten no hate from liking that book, and I've learned since then that it's okay if you like a book that other people don't like, if you recognize that there may be problematic things in it, or if you just don't care in a way. I feel like just being honest with who you are, it's okay if you like a book that other people don't, or you disliked a book that everybody absolutely loves. Question number 5 is probably one of the most important things that I've learned essentially in my entire life, is friends that you meet online are your real friends. When I first started meeting people online and developing friendships with them, I was getting a lot of backlash from people in my life, those aren't real friends because they don't live here and you can't hang out with them. But I beg to differ because I have Skyped with these people, I play video games online with these people, I have, talked to them on the phone, we send text messages, we send gifts and things like that, and those are real friends. So if anyone ever tells you the people that you know online are not your real friends, that is a lie. The people that you meet online love you just as much as people that you know in real life do. Point number 6 that I think is the most important for me personally is taking time off is okay. When I moved, I took some time off before we were able to settle into this house. I've taken mental health breaks and things like that, and I think that it is very important to be doing things like that if you feel like you need to do them. So if you feel like you need a break, if you feel like everything is kind of weighing on you and you just need time to take a step back, it is okay. People are still going to love your content, and they're still going to love you when you come back. Number 7 is the one that I really need to work on, but it is that comments are very hard to keep up with. I am the worst at responding to comments. I can't say I have a ton of them, but even still, it's very, very hard for me to sit down and respond to every single one of them. I try to heart them as soon as I can. I, respond if I can, but I just have a lot of trouble because during the week on Wednesdays and Fridays when I upload, those days I'm actually at work, so when my videos go live, I'm usually in bed, and then I wake up and immediately get ready and go to work, and I don't really have time to sit down and respond to stuff. So I'm trying to work on that, but that's definitely one of the things that I need to work on. It's very, very hard to keep up with YouTube comments. Number 8, which is something that I think that we can all learn, it doesn't matter how much you did or didn't read. I don't think people, pay attention to that as much as we pay attention to that. I think that when you set a goal and you want to read it and you don't read it, I feel like we're afraid that people are going to be disappointed in us in some way when we do our wrap-ups or our TBRs, that we didn't read as much as we said we were going to. But honestly, I don't think it matters. Even if you read 1 book a month, that is more than the average person reads. I have a ton of friends who read 0 books, who haven't read books in years, and you're already beating them. Even if you read 1 book, you're already beating them. Number 9 is the one that I learned very, very quickly, is that it is hard work. It is hard work having a YouTube channel. It's hard work sitting and filming every day. This is actually the second time I filmed this video because the first 3 videos that I filmed this morning were completely out of focus and the sound wasn't on. So I had to completely refilm everything that I've done today. So it is hard work. If you want to put out a good video, it takes time and it takes dedication. And I'm not talking fancy software. I'm not talking fancy camera. I'm just talking sitting down and filming and editing and uploading. All of it takes a lot of hard work, and I really, really enjoy it. Number 10, and the final one, is that I have realized Booktube is very important to me and that I absolutely love being here. I love connecting with you guys. I love talking about books. I love all of the friends that I have made. I love discovering new books. I just love Booktube as a whole. I know that there is drama on Booktube, which I politely stay out of because I don't want that in my life. I'm just here to talk about books and make friends. And I am so thankful for this community, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity, and I am so thankful for you guys who watch this and comment and like my videos and subscribe and do all of that other, YouTuber plug stuff that we do. But I just genuinely love being here, and it is 100% the biggest blessing in my life currently. Alright guys, so that is it for the 10 things that I learned on Booktube in the first year that I was here. I really, really like it here, and I want to stay for a very long time. But I hope you guys are still enjoying my content, and I hope you guys had a good week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!